What is that?
It appears to be a Class 2 spatial fold.
Back at Union Point, we called that a glory hole.
You called it a glory hole. Nobody else called it a glory hole. Well, if we're gonna find them, we gotta follow them.
We have no idea where that thing leads.
We're gonna have to chance it. Gordon, take us in.
Now entering glory hole.
No, Bortus, it's not, it's... Fine, forget it.
Now entering glory hole. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch the Orville Season 1, Episode 8, entitled Into the Fold. Alrighty. Should be a good one. They're all good. I think we're a little bit early. I think we're about halfway through. I always forget how many episodes there are in this thing. But I don't think there's a lot, so I think we're starting the second half maybe right now. Yeah, we're so far. It's season 1 of a Star Trek-alike show, so I think we're just kind of establishing, various scenarios that they could be in, the types of shit they might run into. I do feel like, could be wrong, but I do feel like there's gonna be some more arc-y type character development over time and something like that, and so. But we're probably still in the early stages of that, with just occasional, or maybe they'll focus on a character. I don't know. Into the fold. Well, we know what that means. Literally means you're bringing them into the fold. You're bringing them into the fold. Sometimes it could be a reference to a religious cult, but not necessarily. Anyway, let's get into it. Like, subscribe. If you like full reactions, the link to my Patreon is down below, and feel free to comment. I love reading the comments on all these shows, and let's get going.
Mommy!
All right, I'm up.
Can we go now?
Oh, this is new.
Give Mommy a second here.
How are we gonna get to ride the sky crane?
If you're tall enough, yes. Is your brother awake?
He won't get up. I think he might be dead.
2 kids.
Come on, dead guy, get up.
Oh, what if he really is dead?
Have you packed?
God.
Told you. I don't want to go to a stupid play planet.
Seemed a little dark for a second.
Battle camp in the simulator.
Bradley's parents are alcoholics. Now, come on, get dressed. Time to experience reality for a change. Family time. The game stays here.
Oh, Mom, come on. You suck.
I'm a mom. It's my job. Now turn it off.
I hope you guys packed your umbrellas.
He's still taking a
Hotels above the clouds.
game.
Mom said turn it off.
Shut up!
Any sign of my pilot?
It turns out that I need John to stay and supervise an overhaul of the navigational systems.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. I was counting on him to help me ride herd on these 2 lunatics.
Don't worry, I got you a replacement.
Dr. Finn, I look forward to joining you and your offspring on this recreational outing. It will give me
This
an
will be fun.
to observe human familial dynamics at close range.
Crap.
That doesn't seem like the ideal situation.
Stop it!
Hey, what's going on back there?
We gotta listen to these fucking brats the whole time.
Get off.
He keeps farting.
Ty, stop farting.
Are your children always this combative?
Only when they're awake.
The older, less intelligent one seems to derive pleasure from inflicting damage upon his younger, weaker sibling.
He's a kid. They act up. Oh my God, if I have to come back there one more time, I will lose my mind.
On my planet, when a program is not functioning properly, it is deleted.
That's always an option.
If you wish, I will vaporize them.
No, for God's sake, I'm kidding.
Ow! Mom, Marcus pinched me!
Oh my God, cut the crap! I'm not telling you again.
I didn't want to go on this stupid trip anyways. You're the one who made me.
Your commands have little to no effect on their behavior.
Yeah, 0 effect.
Don't tell a mother how to raise her kids.
What was that?
You're gonna die, you little brats.
Mom!
Cut it out!
Well, that is what you sound like.
We are experiencing a gravity shear. It is emanating from an uncharted spatial fold directly ahead. I will make a course correction.
Wait, no!
Little fuckers.
You 2 sit down right now. You're in big trouble.
We appear to be caught in the anomaly's gravitational field.
Little fuckers, man. I'd kill him myself.
The field is too strong.
Should have vaporized him. I'm just so pissed at those fucking kids.
The gravity shear has fractured the hull.
Where the hell are we?
Approximately 1,000 light years from our previous position.
Oh,
The
fuck.
spatial fold has thrown us into uncharted space. The hull fracture is expanding.
We need to set down someplace fast.
The third innermost moon has an oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere.
Not the vacation we had in mind, but at least we can breathe. Take us down.
Do you really have time for quips at a time like this?
I'm scared.
We are venting plasma. I can no
You
longer
fucking should be
maintain
scared.
altitude. Go to the engineering compartment and switch to the emergency reserves.
Hope these little fuckers learn a lesson.
Dr. Finn,
I know I'm cussing a lot, but...
secure yourself and brace for impact.
Mom!
Killed your mother, kids.
Rank. Too low.
Ugh.
Mom!
Now they gotta spend the day with what's his face. They wouldn't have even survived that.
Are you damaged?
My leg!
You have dislocated your knee. I must repair you.
No, wait! It feels better.
I want Mom!
Indeed. We must find your mother.
In fucking deed. That's gonna be interesting as hell, actually. Hopefully they learn a goddamn lesson. Uh-oh. God, that was fucking hectic. First scene. First segment of the show. That's why I don't have children.
I have calculated the most likely trajectory of the shuttle's rear section.
Don't worry, Ty. Mom's alive. I know it.
At the moment, that is a baseless
Shouldn't he be
assumption.
limping?
Do you know how to use this?
What? No.
Unlock the safety and press the firing mechanism.
Why would I need a gun?
There may be unknown dangers on this world.
You can't just leave us here.
You are small and feeble. I will move at a faster pace alone. The weapon will increase your chances of survival by 24%.
They probably follow him, right? He's already come on it?
Dr. Finn, are you in the vicinity?
I have to pee.
Then you'll have to go in the woods.
Can you come with me?
Come on, be a nice fucking...
Come on. Let's go.
I can hold it.
Who's out there?
Whoa! Oh. He forgot to take the safety off.
What was that thing?
Evidently, an indigenous life form. The danger has passed. You may release me now.
Wow. The fuck is this music?
I think we could change the music, something less depressing.
Barry Manilow was an underappreciated genius of his time.
And how come I want to throw myself out the airlock?
Oh, God, Manilow was a genius.
Captain, we're just...
Dr. Finn's shuttle never arrived.
Have you tried hailing them?
More than once.
Did she say Claire's missing?
Yeah. John, report to the bridge, set a course for Dr. Finn's last known coordinates.
How am I supposed to do that? You see that pile of crap on the floor? That's our navigational array.
Well, you're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Star charts.
Great.
Do not get us lost, man.
Do not get us lost. That's Norm.
You're gonna be grounded for like 10 years. You're gonna be an old man by the time you come out of your room.
I'm not. You're a liar.
Children, cut the crap right now. If I have to come back there one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind.
What?
Our dysonium power supply is depleted. I will not be able to use the shuttle scanners to conduct a broader search for Dr. Finn, nor can I send a distress signal to the Orville.
In astrogeology class, I learned that there's lots of dysonium in the galaxy. Maybe there's some here.
I am detecting trace amounts of dysonium on the outer hull. This would indicate the presence of a deposit in the mountains where the shuttle impacted.
So there is dysonium?
Indeed. You are not as intellectually stunted as I previously believed.
Let's go.
Who also doesn't like the monsters. Or not.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Your must be hungry. Eat.
Where are we?
It's a safe place.
I have to find my kids. We were in a crash, and I don't know what happened to them. So I have to get the hell out of here right now.
I told you, you're in a safe place.
My translator must be broken because safe means something else in my language.
Eat.
I got a feeling he's actually going to be kind of a good guy, but just with bad manners. If I know my Trek-like shows. We didn't get to see if she could get out of that.
You don't get to make the rules.
Yeah, I do.
Isaac!
The name is never to be spoken of again.
Well, now what am I supposed to do? I'm already bored.
Perhaps you can assist me in my study of biological life forms by explaining the nature of your interactions with your mother.
Well, what do you want to know?
You seem to hold your mother in contempt. I must conclude that you dislike her.
That's not true.
I didn't want to go on this stupid trip anyways. You're the one who made me.
How'd you do that?
I can synthesize any vocal pattern. Someone is approaching. Come no closer.
Give us the children.
They are under my protection. You may not have them.
They're lucky they got him.
Are they dead?
No, they are merely stunned. They appear to be suffering from disease and malnutrition.
Why did they want us?
I would surmise that their intent was to consume you. My hand must remain unencumbered.
Just hold his hand.
Aww. Isaac's gonna learn way too much about humanity in this interaction.
You haven't eaten.
I'm not hungry.
Food is scarce. Don't waste it. Eat. No! My name is Trojan. You are very lucky I found you.
Let me call my kids.
It won't matter.
Why?
There was a war. The enemy put Paloxis in the water supply.
Paloxis.
A biological weapon. Millions were killed. A few survived, but they are sick. Many have resorted to cannibalism because the food is almost gone. I was one of the few who saw the danger coming. I have weapons.
I'm a doctor. Let me go and maybe I can find a cure.
There is no cure. I am your only hope for survival.
Okay. Maybe he wants the company of a woman.
What now?
We must cross.
I think this is one of my favorite. I said that last time, but this is a good one so far. I like it a lot. Don't drink the water.
You alright?
I think so.
Ah, he's gonna get
If
Paloxis.
you are undamaged, then we must keep moving.
He's gonna get Paloxis. And then she'll find a cure.
What is that?
It appears to be a Class 2 spatial fold.
Back at Union Point, we called that a glory hole.
You called it a glory hole. Nobody else called it a glory hole.
Captain, their ion trail leads directly through it.
Well, if we're gonna find them, we gotta follow them.
We have no idea where that thing leads. We could end up inside of a planet or a star.
Most of space is empty, so our odds are good. We're gonna have to chance it. Gordon, take us in.
Now entering glory hole.
No, Bortus, it's not, it's fine, forget it.
Now entering glory.
Outer hull pressure increasing.
Damage report. Multiple hull fractures, 9 overloaded power conduits, and Ensign Davis spilled soy sauce on his pants.
You put that in a damage report?
Yes.
My God, we gotta get better people. Hail the shuttle.
No response.
Maybe they decided to set down somewhere.
One gas giant with 72 moons. 36 of them are large enough to support atmospheres.
How the hell are we supposed to search all that?
One world at a time.
Well, look for the nitrogen-oxygen one.
Marcus, you have not consumed your ration bar.
When we were leaving, I told my mom she sucked.
It is quite possible your mother is alive. There was no sign of blood or severed limbs in the shuttle.
Can you tell us a story?
I will do my best. Please adjust your bodies to a horizontal bearing. Lie down.
Do you know Peter Rabbit?
There were 4 little
Can you do it like Mom?
Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits.
Oh, fuck. It was very high up.
We may resume our journey.
Ty, come on, man.
I don't feel good.
Uh-oh. What is she doing?
Help me!
What happened?
I cut myself on the bed frame.
That was foolish. I'll get a bandage.
I need to disinfect it first. There are medical supplies in my shuttle. An infection would kill me, and then you'd be alone again.
He's so familiar. I wonder what scene I'm in.
I won't be gone long.
Gonna give me the heebie-jeebies? Oh, look, she can get out. I guess that's his home.
Isaac, it's Claire. Can you hear me?
Mom!
Marcus, is that you?
This is Isaac. Where are you, Doctor?
Isaac, are my boys all right?
Your children are alive. However, your younger son has fallen ill. My scans indicate he has ingested a waterborne toxin.
Send me your coordinates. I'll get there as fast as I can.
I suggest we rendezvous at the crash site.
Are you coming back soon?
Mama got held up, but...
Mom,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I didn't want to go on the trip. And I'm sorry I said you suck. I didn't mean it.
People say things they don't mean when they're angry. You know how sometimes I yell at you and your brother if you do something wrong? Well, you know I still love you with all my heart, right?
Uh-huh.
And I know you love me right back. So it's all okay.
Well, she didn't tell anyone that she's trapped. Or anything.
I have your medicine.
Where'd she get that? That's an old-timey gun. It's wild that she just killed that dude. She's gonna get attacked. No. Hard to believe there's no food around here. It's a forest, for God's sake. Gotta be animals.
Mom! Oh, baby.
Ty requires your attention.
Mommy?
Hey, big guy.
His body temperature is 5.6 degrees above normal. We have power. I am activating the distress beacon.
What happened?
The Dysonium was not as concentrated as I had believed. There was only enough power to send a brief signal.
Was it enough?
I do not know.
How long till the Orville gets here?
Their arrival could take weeks.
Except for they're gonna be close because they're already there.
I'm pretty sure I can formulate a cure, but I need my med lab on the Orville in order to do it. Ty doesn't have weeks, damn it. I can't just sit here and watch him die.
Watch, the Orville's gonna show up right now. That's really sad. Kinda choked me up a little bit. Aw, Isaac did learn something about humanity.
I just picked up an EM pulse from one of the innermost moons.
Gordon, set a course.
An EM pulse?
Detecting debris on the surface.
3 humans and 1 artificial life form.
Thank God.
Captain, there are 24 unidentified life forms approaching them.
Whoa.
He's not breathing right.
His airway is closing up. Come on, Ty. Breathe!
Isaac's gonna be like, pew, 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 pew.
Doctor, we are under heavy siege. I cannot repel them alone.
I'll go.
Wide stance. Make sure you keep it on stun.
Come on.
You must focus. Try again. Well done.
There's too many of them!
Yes! Yes! Excellent. Wow. I think this is my favorite episode so far. As annoyed as I was by those fucking brats at the beginning, it's turned into my favorite episode.
It'll take a couple of days for the toxin to leave his system.
Well, notify us when you have a full stock of the cure. I want to get clearance from the Admiralty to send a medical team back to that moon.
You know, Isaac briefed me on everything that happened down there, but what I'm still missing is your end of the report.
Can it wait, Captain? There's something I need to do first.
I murdered someone.
I thought you'd like to know. Ty's gonna make a full recovery.
I am pleased to hear it.
He's been asking about you. You think you could drop by sickbay later?
For what reason?
He misses you.
Odd. Very well. I will visit him this evening.
Odd.
I wanted to thank you for taking such good care of my kids.
I thank you for the opportunity to observe them.
The boys adore you. I don't know why or how you managed to keep them in line, but I'm sure as hell glad you did.
I simply adjusted my programming to accommodate their sibling dynamics. Your failed attempts at discipline were also instructive. May I make a final observation? Your children are unruly, disrespectful, volatile, and highly unpredictable. I am quite fond of them.
Welcome to the family.
That was great. That's gotta be the Well, that was really good. I think that's my favorite episode so far. I don't know why. Well, it actually made me well up. I don't think that's happened in an Orville episode. They're getting really good at their storytelling. Who's writing these episodes, by the way? I guess I don't really know names of writers other than Ronald D. Moore. Very good episode. Yeah, actually pulled a tear, jerked a tear. And it was I was fucking so, you saw me. How angry I was. I was ready to vaporize those children. But it was a great dynamic they set up with those kids and Isaac. And we got to kind of see Isaac more. He's really interesting. And then, yeah, it was just I don't even know what to say. It was a great dynamic. And then, of course, they were going to, I kind of knew that they would probably, quote unquote, learn their lesson. Learn to be at least a little more respectful to their mother as soon as, they thought she was going to die. Or might be dead, of course. So, and by what brats they made them out to be at the beginning. I mean, the fighting that just never stopped. No matter how many times she was like, well, I have to come back there one more time, like 4 times in a row. And just they'd immediately start, you kind of could tell at that point, they're like, okay. The payoff is going to be that they're like, I'm sorry, Mom, or something. And then the kid learning to shoot, that was kind of a good thing to put in there. He had to kind of, basically they had to realize, they had to go through a very serious, life-threatening situation, which always makes your bratty little bullshit seem not that important. But, she's out there. We didn't even know she had kids. And she's out there risking her life in many of these situations. She could be killed at any time. So, motherfuckers better fucking recognize, is what I'm saying. Really good. Really good episode. And it really is interesting. It's kind of getting more serious, but, when she's like, well, a couple of the things that kind of threw me out of it, was right, didn't take me out of it, but when she said they're alcoholics, her parents let them do it, and she's like, they're alcoholics, that's immediately you're like, oh, you wouldn't hear that in a Star Trek episode. And then of course the joke of back at the academy or whatever, we used to call that the glory hole. and then when that was so great when Portis is like, entering the glory hole. Now entering the glory hole. Really funny. Those little bits were funny. And of course, the situation had some comedic elements. With Isaac being like, your mother is most likely dead. He didn't say that. But the things he would say that are just directly harsh and honest. No sense of oh, I shouldn't say this to a kid. That had some good. It wasn't overly comedic, but it was just a funny pairing, I thought they'd be kind of a little more scared of him, but I guess they reached out to him as the only sort of authority figure. And then what's his name's like, just hold his hand, which was kind of good. And then when he goes to hold her hand, and she's sort of like, whoa, that was a human thing you just did. It'd be really interesting to see how they develop Isaac's character. You know, like if they make, I mean, sort of like Data. I mean, it's not, I don't want to really make this comparison, but I have to. Sort of like how Data becomes kind of better at imitating emotional situations, like occasionally, in order to get the point across to, you know, like maybe Isaac will do something analogous. I can't imagine it would be the same. But although he did kind of do that when he jumped us, if I have to come back there one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. That was an attempt at. And then reading them Peter Rabbit kind of made me want to read Peter Rabbit. It's been a long time since I read that. I think I was like a little kid and read that story. I don't remember what even happens in that story. Super good. Man. Favorite episode so far. And that wild place, the visuals of when she like kind of breaks out that window and realizes she's like high up in these very strange looking buildings. And then, yeah, lots of wild shit. I'm excited that the show has been so good at the beginning and is so good here in episode 8, you know. Like it's not, you know, Star Trek Next Generation took 2.5 years to 2.5 seasons to get decent, but this kind of can learn from that mistake, and plus it's a different time, you know, where people are like much more. I find it interesting to go on a little tangent here that it, like shows like Next Generation, you could kind of see like yeah, sure, of course, like I always gave them a pass. I always thought, you know, of course it took them a little while to sort of find their characters and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is, no one does that really anymore. Like, you don't, like, Battlestar Galactica, I felt like the characters seemed fully developed from the beginning, you know. To Breaking Bad, the characters are fully developed and don't change, you know. The changes that they make are, you know, sure they change because of the course of events, but it's very natural. But from the beginning, they're already really kind of well developed characters. Star Trek, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but like it, you know, Next Generation, the characters weren't as fully developed. But ironically, I feel like in the original series, the characters are kind of fully developed from the jump, you know. Almost like episode 1 with Kirk, the first episodes with Kirk, you know, and McCoy and Spock are like very much a little bit different, but they're not. It's not like they had to kind of take time to figure out who they are. So I don't know how people do that, you know, or what it is. I mean, I guess Next Generation suffered from not that great of writing, having this legacy they're trying to continue. Gene Roddenberry is still sort of insisting on doing things a certain way, and, you know, maybe trying to figure out how are we going to adapt this to it 20 years later. But anyway, whatever. Anyway, this is just so good kind of from the beginning. That was a great fucking episode. That was a great episode. All right, well, like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, the link to my Patreon's down below, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.